How's it going, guys? My name's Duwork, and we are on to the Legends stage. So far, this has been really interesting. So let's talk about today. We saw Liquid and Apex, and also Monty and Gamer Legion. But I want to loop in also Heroic FaZe Clan yesterday and Vitality into the Breach. So first things first. This is my pick'ems. This is not the correct answers, just to clarify. And let's get into it. So Heroic was my pick to go through with FaZe, and fortunately I was correct. But let's look at these games. Heroic beat FaZe on their map Pick a Nuke 16-14, super close. FaZe next map, Heroic are picking Overpass, and FaZe is able to beat them. And then finally on the decider Mirage, FaZe was just out of gas. And one thing that was super interesting is to see that Rops was the only one who showed up. Man, like, all of his teammates were negative from an HLTV perspective, from a KD perspective. Like, their ADR is pretty pathetic. I guess Rain, like 70 ADRs, that's decent, but not decent enough. You know, it wasn't enough. You look at Heroic across the board, and everyone came up to perform. Everyone had a positive rating. No one went negative. Yabi went even on KD spread. 63.9 ADR, not the greatest, but hey, Heroic really didn't have a weak point, and even though they were dropping their own pick of Overpass, they came up strong and took the win over FaZe. So Heroic, so far, that was a correct pick because Heroic beat FaZe 2 maps to 1. And now Monty and Gamer Legion, I'll save that for next. Let's just go chronologically. Vitality into the Breach. Now this was a fun map to watch, but we all knew what was going to happen. Vitality winning 2-0, but to say 2-0 doesn't tell the perfect story. Cypher, this dude had some insane rounds. Like, he was entering, he was showing up where he needed to, and he was looking really solid. These guys were very promising and had a great overall just demeanor throughout. Thomas, I guess he's British, he's not like European. Thomas, had a really good attitude. You could tell that he was calling a really tough game, and Vitality was sweating. I don't know if you guys saw the Zonic meme. Maybe I'll throw it up on the screen right now, but Zonic was sweating. Vitality was sweating. You got to understand this to understand the full picture. So while my Vitality pick was correct, it was a lot closer than the scoreboard shows. Moving over to today, Monty and Gamer Legion. I gotta ask the question, what the heck happened? Did Monty not just absolutely crush Navi to make sure that Simple would not be in the final CSGO major? And they just did not show up. Their pick a Mirage 16-10, it's okay, but Overpass, Gamer Legion, they could only put up 3 rounds. And what's crazy is this is Gamer Legion on their T side putting up 12-3 in the first half. You can see down here, and then closing it out strong, 4 rounds to nothing. Monty didn't really put up a show. All this so that Simple wouldn't be in the final major. Not a single person had a positive rating, a positive KD. Is this just what happens when you're in front of a crowd? Like, some people can handle it, some people can't. SDY, is that why he was removed from Navi? Because we looked last game, SDY carried Monty against Navi, and now SDY didn't really show up. Had a decent ADR, but a negative KD throughout. It's just strange. So my pick of Monty was incorrect because Monty ended up losing 2-0 to Gamer Legion. So Gamer Legion are going to end up playing Heroic tomorrow, and then Liquid versus Apex, final match of the day. Liquid didn't show up, man. Liquid did not show up, not putting up a single map. Yakinder was the only one who seemed like he was consistently putting up a fight. Let's look at these statistics. Obviously Naf does his job pretty well, but again, no one but Yakinder was positive. Naf did have a positive impact rating. Elish had a neutral impact rating, but we're not paying Elish the big bucks to have a neutral rating. And then OC, it's tough because OC has all the skill in the world. He's a fearsome opper, but he's just not showing up when it's important, and that's really tough for Team Liquid because Yakinder was putting out his heart and soul, but it just was not enough. So these are the picks. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm a little bit disappointed because, Liquid, I would have loved to see them go through, but is what it is. We got 2 of the 4 correct, which is what was necessary. So we got another Rio package, or Rio Paris package. So that was nice. Got an extra coin. So if we get either heroic or vitality advancing, we get another coin, and then 1 more coin if heroic make it to and win the grand final. But I believe we're still out of diamond coin contention. But so far, looking pretty good in the champion stage. So hope you guys like the content. Take it easy.